Hello and welcome to The Angry Sniper, the first in the new series of Arena Analysis. In truth, I might not have picked the right one as the first one, but this is kind of a test case and I'm just going to go with it and, I'm just going to see how it goes. This is the round I want to go through with, there was going to be two, but I thought it was long enough, so I'll choose the second one for the second episode. So yeah, you'll hear me again after the round is ended, so just sit back in all its glory to see how it pans out. I remember playing that. Oh, that was so painful. But on to the next section, the team makeup. I just want to spend about a minute or so just describing my thoughts about that. It's actually pretty even. We've got an assassin, they've got an operative. We've both got a sniper, we've both got a sorcerer, we've both got a power tech. So what I would expect the stealthers on both teams to do in one sense is to try and get near the other sniper. It's just what they love. So what I'm expecting is for the operative to at least come near me. Whether they do or not is a different matter, but that's what I'm expecting. I'm also expecting to be pulled by the power tech, and I'm presuming Henry is probably thinking the same thing. The sorcerer, everybody tends to go for the sniper anyway, so that's what I'm expecting, but it doesn't always work out like that, But they can dish out a ton of damage, so we've got to be careful. So yeah, both snipers have got to be aware of getting hit by diversion and then pulled by the power tech. So that's something we've got to be very careful of. That's why, in one respect, I'm expecting the stealth to come along, try and get us out of cover, which enables the power tech to pull, or some kind of combination like that. It just makes it difficult. So that's what I'm expecting. There's a few things there the sniper's got to be careful of. The kind of thing which I'm expecting the play to go automatically is you got two snipers. So the first thing it's going to do, the snipers are going to want to put the other in diversion. If they go straight for you, then Cassis on my team and Riot on our team, it's going to pull the sniper towards you. If the sniper doesn't go for me, what I'm expecting is for the for the operative to start his attack, get me out of cover, and then getting pulled. So either way, I'm expecting to be got out of cover and pulled by Cassis in this case. At the same time, I imagine to be focused by the sorcerer with all his damage and so forth. So that's what I'm expecting, and it's because we've got the same setup. That's also what I'm expecting our people to do. You can see in the chat that they've turned around and said the sniper first, then Cassis. I was okay with that, My preference would have been the sniper, then the sorcerer, get him to bubble, then go to Cassis, and then switch to the Sorcerer. Of course, the Operative can deal a fair bit of damage as well. And hey, it's an arena. People switch targets or have to, if you peel for each other and so forth, you end up having to focus someone else. So that's all good. The one thing we can't afford to do is to get split up. You know, I think that's a danger with this sort of setup. You've got um, the the, the stealth. He's going to go off on his own. You already know that. You've got a sniper, so the sniper has to be careful. He can't afford to get split off from the rest. Um, but with the people on the other team, he can't afford to be too mobile. Otherwise he's going to get pulled and globaled. Um, so that's what I think about the team makeup. So yeah, let's get on to the first round. Okay, so you can see they're pretty much good clumped together. The assassin has gone over to the right. I think he was going to go and get out behind him, but he's kind of gone down to do that. But he then comes back up again. I would have preferred if you had have tried to flank him, get down behind him, you know. But he never does. He stays with us. Um, so that's the kind of tactical advantage of his stealth kind of gone right from the start, because he never does that. He never tries to get near them and so forth. Perhaps he's mindful of the operative, but he knows the operative is going to be near us. At the moment I'm feeling quite vulnerable because White has moved away. The sorcerer is still there, but I'm getting closer. I don't want to be that close. I want to be behind the other three, you know, because I am that much more squishier than the rest. It'll give me more protection, I think, if I'm further away from them. Now, at this point, you see the operative is in view. It is a short space of time. I do go off in covered escape because I'm feeling vulnerable, but I should have attacked. I shouldn't even be thinking about using covered escape. The problem is it's such a short space of time. I think at the end of the day it's just bad luck. But that bit of bad luck is a missed opportunity, because if I had revealed him, Riot is there. He could have pulled and stunned him, started his burst stuff. You know, the assassin was near him. He could have opened up. The sorcerer, myself, we all could have opened up and so forth, and hopefully that would have been him pretty much dead, or at least having to re-stealth out and, you know, trying to heal up, which then means we can then we've got a short window of time and we can focus on the other three. So yeah, I think it was a bit of a bad luck. He appeared far too quickly from when I'm thinking of using covered escape. The sorcerer is too far forwards. The assassin is near us. Riot goes off to chase the operative, so we're like a man down. The sorcerer is getting attacked already. None of their team has actually really taken any damage, so it's not looking good right from this get-go. If the assassin had have done what the operative has done, you know, it is possible we could have broken them up a bit, you know. So it's because I've fallen into the trap in one respect here, I think, of wanting to find the operative, you know, and try to kill him, because Riot actually gets him out of stealth. With hindsight, perhaps I should have stayed there, but I do think But because of the other team with Cassis, because he knows Cassis, I do think he shouldn't have gone off like that. He would have been stronger if we had have stayed together. Although preferably again with a stealther further down. So I'm still moving. I'm going to speed it up slightly. As you can see I'm doing. You can see right is gone. The stealth is actually moving backwards where he doesn't actually have to be. He knows where the operative is. In one respect, he's got free reign with that. He can go forwards. He can try and sap one of the others or get in position for getting on the sniper, because don't forget that is what people are going to go for. I'm already getting attacked at this point by the Sork and Cassis, and I'm going to get pulled any second. I should have been in cover. You know, that's my mistake. I should have been in cover. I've moved the video back a bit to this point in time because I think this is like the key thing. The operative has gone on. Wyatt is about to move down. If Wyatt had have stayed there, I think I would have stayed here as well. Hopefully that's... but even if he had have done so, the assassin still should have moved forward. It would have given us more options. It would have given us more protection as well. I think that assassin, he's just not experienced. I think I don't know the person. I don't know him, so my bad if he's not. But it's at this point, it's everybody's moving back, moving away. That's the effect of what the operative has, you know, being revealed has done. But all moving towards him, and that's an advantage we could have had in one respect if he, the assassin, had have moved towards him and so forth. You know, especially since the operative had moved away. But because my team is still moving back, I'm still mobile. I'm not in cover. But then with them approaching, that is precisely where I should be. And it's because I'm trying to keep track of the operative, seeing it's worth, is it worth going and chasing him. I make the decision not to. And again, that's my mistake. The sorcerer is in range. Cassis is literally about to be in range, but I should be in cover. But I'm not. And the reason why I'm not in cover is because we're too scattered. Everybody is still moving back. The assassin isn't there near them, which will give the sorcerer and I a bit more protection. White Turp has gone off. So essentially, the team has just collapsed. What could have been done differently? I just feel as if the assassin should have tried a bit better to get close to them, maybe sapping them, you know. I think I should have tried to debilitate Cassis as soon as I landed. There is one problem with that though, and I will demonstrate that now. There's just not enough time, you know. I had enough time for one thing and one thing only, and I think other snipers, better snipers, probably would have been able to target him and got him. I think there was time I could have done something. I had a chance for one single skill. I could have used diversion. I could have flashbanged him or debilitates. Those are the skills I could have used. Debilitate was the best option, but I still would have died from the other two. The support just wasn't there from the team. So, what's my conclusion of this particular round? Well, quite easy really. The team wasn't good enough. Cassis is a beast. He knows his class. I love the guy. He's great. He's next teammate and guildmate of mine from Servants of None. Everybody who's in the PvP crowd knows Cassis. Or if they don't, they will do soon. We didn't gel together as a team. The Stealther didn't play his class to give us a decent advantage, and we effectively fell to bits as soon as the operative came. We had a plan going for the sniper. It didn't. It just no one went for it, you know. I didn't really even have a chance to get him out of use my diversion on him. Even I went for the operative, so I think I could have done better. I shouldn't have felt so vulnerable to start with, because that would have given me the chance to get the operative out of stealth. So that's my mistake in that part. I should have stayed. I couldn't have been pulled. The operative would have had to have got me out of stealth. So I still had an advantage. I still had a bit of defense. I didn't utilize that. So I think part of it is my mistake, and part of it is the team's. I don't mean it personally. I mean each arena is different, and they all have the good moments and bad moments, same as everybody else. But the team as a whole, and that includes me, didn't really do anything for the sniper. None of us really used our classes, our specs to their advantage. So there we go. That's my analysis. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, dislike. Let me know whether you agree with it or don't agree with it, or whether you think the format is okay or crap, or, you know. And I'll see you in the next one.